no, Vegeta! I'm going to take you down!
Alright everyone, JB here, and we're back with another Dragon Ball Legends video on the channel today. And today, you see the title, I'm going to be basically going over a quick guide for you guys. I've been doing a lot of these things lately on most of my videos recently. And I know we've been doing for a couple of days, but I got y'all with this video. Now I'm going to basically be going over a few things for equipment. You know, this can be for players that's returning, new players, you know, veteran players. You probably already know about this, so, you know, doesn't really concern you. But if you want to watch it, feel free. But yeah, man, we are almost at 4,000 subscribers. I am doing a giveaway once we hit 4,000 subscribers. So make sure if you're liking the content that you see, hit the sub button, man. It's totally free. Now, like I said, it's gonna be a quick guide for you guys, right? First things first, we're gonna hop over to the equipment, right? We're gonna hop over to the characters.
Come on, bro.
We're gonna hop right here to the equipment. Now, first thing that I feel like everybody should know is what is the rank. You know, what's the rank for the equipments? Now, the equipments, they start at the lowest right here, which would be F. I don't have any to show you guys, but they go from F all the way to Z plus. Basically meaning Z plus is the highest, F is the lowest, and you don't want to have F equipment. You know, that's like the lowest. You want to always upgrade those. But yeah. So first things first, we're gonna talk about, you know, the rank for equipments and pretty much how you can get these things. You know, the easiest way that I suggest. That way you guys don't, you know, stress yourself over it too much. Now, if you're a beginner player or maybe you're a returning player, me personally, if you're re-rolling equipments, which is I'm also going to talk about that in a minute too. Now, if you're like trying to upgrade equipment, you know, I would suggest, you know, I always shoot for S or Z. Z plus is more like a little bit above. You know, you're shooting a little bit more above. But like S, Z equipments, they're not bad, you know. And then like how you would re-roll these equipments. Now it's a thing that we call re-rolling, right? Basically what that means is you can either go to the shop and get the there's equipment modes for that. You can go to the shop, go get the equipment models, whatever equipment you want to use. Normally you would just, you know, re-roll it, and I can show you guys that in a minute. But what I mean by re-rolling, say for example right here, if you see right here where it has a gold right there in that first slot, basically meaning you guys want to, when you're doing, you know, equipment events, anything like that, you want to make sure you're getting at least a gold or a red slot in that first slot, because when you guys are re-upgrading your equipment, you can only re-upgrade these last two slots right here, the slot 2 and 3. The first slot, you can't do that no more. Now where you guys would go to re-roll your equipment, go to the exchange shop, right? Now me personally, I like to use we have these things called equipment medals. You can go here, go to equipment, and pick whatever equipment you want. Now me personally, I would suggest, you know, when you're re-rolling these equipments, do at least 100. You know, some of them are easier to re-roll, some of them are not. But yeah, like make sure you're re-rolling these equipments and everything, you know. Make sure you're at least doing 100, you know. If not, do at least 60 or more. Because especially like equipments like these right here, these unique platinum equipments, these are not easy to re-roll in that first slot. Now also, there's also an event I want to show you guys real quick before we talk about the next thing. Because, you know, if you're new to the game, you might not even have those equipment medals, right? So there is an equipment tab right here. So you pretty much got all the mainstream teams that people use. Pretty much everything right here. Now if you look at it right here where it says ultimate, this would be like your platinum equipment. And these are very, very important, you know, to make sure you complete some of these. You know, some of these, you just see I haven't completed them because I don't need them. What I mean by that, I don't have the characters for it, so it wouldn't be no point in me wasting all that energy on it. But yeah, it's pretty much how you're gonna go and reroll your equipment.
Come on, bro. Let's kill this.
You can also, when you're rerolling your equipments, it's like I said, like, say for example, just to make sure, to some of y'all might not pay attention, like this one right here, you see it has a gold slot in that first slot, therefore meaning that equipment is good to go, you know. And when these things have gold slots, y'all want to make sure that they're a C rank, right? So you want to make sure they're a C rank, right? So you just say for example for this, right? Now this has a red slot and it's a C rank. Now that having a red slot, that makes, you know, you can upgrade your next 2 slots, right? But basically meaning when you're re-upgrading those slots, you know, it's a chance for you to get that upgrade to S rank, Z rank, maybe even a Z plus if you want to shoot all the way, you know. But that is something you guys gotta pay attention to as well. Now as far as equipment goes, I'm gonna go over also equipment awakening. I'm gonna talk to you guys about, you know, re-upgrading the slots and like the trick that I use mainly, because right now I don't have any slot removers. So, you know, I can go get some real quick and just show you guys, you know. But I really don't feel like doing that. We're just gonna, you know, just gonna show you guys a simple way. Now, equipment awakening, right? This is basically equipments that can be awakened, meaning you can take, say for an example, let's see, we can look at this one, right? So say for example you have like, it's basically taking a regular equipment. So you take one of these equipments, right? You're taking the regular equipment and you're just upgrading it. And when all you gotta do is literally just a B or above. Select 2 of those. Then you select 2 more of these. Now I don't have any materials. These also do require materials, and you can also get these from the shop. Now this right here, like the equipment awakening, I wouldn't recommend this for like beginners that just started the game, because you actually have to, like the shop where you get these metals, like the you know, materials from, they you have to do an event for it, and the event right now is not, I wouldn't say it's beginner friendly, you know. And they do have a light version for it, an easier version for it right now. But this is, I guess you could say this is mainly for like the players that are returned to the game, maybe don't have an idea what's going on, you know, or what the meta is too, and you want to have the right equips, right? So yeah, make sure you guys like, you guys can try this, but you know, you're not gonna be able to do the awakening, because pretty much it's gonna require you to have materials, and it's not that easy, man. Now another thing I do want to talk about, so as far as re-rolling goes, I've so also you can also re-roll like the awakening equipments as well. And the way that you would do that, you basically would just get a whole bunch of the materials that you need, you know, and the equipment. So basically you need, if you go right back here, you need one of these things, like one of the awakenings right here. So you need one of those, and basically you just need, like I presented it as before, you just need one of the regular equipments, and pretty much everything else you can get. It can literally just be any card. Just don't use a card that's actually good, you know, and then you end up using it. So that would not be good, you know. That'd be a waste, and a lot of times you probably put it into that equipment. Now, like the last thing I want to talk about real quick, you know, re-upgrading the slots, right? Now I've already mentioned this, right? If you have a gold slot, that's good. You have a gold, at least a gold, you know. Red is the highest it can go. So basically meaning, I didn't explain this. So basically green is the lowest, your gold slot would be next, and then the highest you can get out of this is literally a red slot. Now I'll show you guys real quick what it looks like. So right now I've already spent like, my slot removers. Slot removers are very, very rare in this game. What these are your ticket to re-upgrading equipments to make them go higher. That way you don't have to keep on re-rolling on one equipment forever and ever trying to upgrade all those slots, So basically, meaning right now I don't have any, but I do have one to show you guys real quick what it looks like. So usually you guys would do 10, right? Now when you're doing 10, it's gonna have a screen like this. Let me show you guys. It's gonna have a screen where it's re-upgrading. Now when it re-upgrades to that that green slot to a gold, it's gonna automatically stop. So once you get that in there, you stop right there, exit out, go over to the next slot right here, and try your luck. It's all about, the percentage of it, trying to get lucky. But there's also something else called secure upgrades, meaning these are like, how should I put it? These are like upgrades that are guaranteed, like they're secure to go up, but you're paying more. You're paying more, pretty much. So if you do this, it's guaranteed an upgrade. Now if you take this off, it's not guaranteed an upgrade. Cause if your equipment goes down, like say if it was have a chance to go down below, the other feature basically just makes sure it stays the same where it was already at. So at the same time, it's not really that much of a gamble or something really good for you.
Come on, bro.
In my opinion.
Let's kill.
But yeah, I don't know why I left. I need to show you guys this too.
Let's kill this.
So I'm gonna show you guys an example of. So I think I have a few. I don't have a lot right now, but like you just say example for this one right here, right? You see that red slot right there, guys? That's literally the highest you can get. If you look at the percentage right there, that's literally like 10% and 5% off. Like I said, gold is the second, and then red is the last, man. And then like this one right here as well. I did get a red slot in the first one, so that was really good, But the thing is, some equipments that you guys look at, they are like they have different percentages. Every equipment has different percentages, because at the end of the day, I have more S ranks than I have Z and Z plus. And at the end of the day, man, it's like the same thing with this one. Y'all also gotta watch out for y'all Zenny, because Zenny costs a lot trying to re-upgrade these or even upgrade them in general. So when you re-upgrade these slots, you're gonna need a lot of this. So make sure you guys are doing like the events, or maybe doing like the exchange in the shop medals for like the Zenny and everything, because there's a lot of ways you can get them from the shop, easy ways. Right now they got like the weekend thing going on for where you get the gold bars. Gold bars are basically free Zenny, so yeah, make sure you guys are looking at that as well.
Come on, bro.
But if I'm being honest, that's like I said, it's a pretty quick guide. We went over re-rolling, how re-rolling works and where you want to go to do it. And we also went over, what you want to get in that first slot. You don't want to, if you don't see a gold or a red, then it's not worth your time. A equips are alright for if you're, starting off the game. But if you're trying to get, this is mainly got for those who also want to like get more better equips or upgrade their equips. We want to make sure you get a gold or a red slot in that first slot. Equipment Awakening, we went over that. You need to make sure that you guys, you make sure you have all the materials that you need on there. It tells you what you need, where to get it. All you have to do is go on there and just check it out. Same thing with upgrading slots. Those are for the people that, when you save up, make sure you save those slot removals. Don't just go spending just 10 of them, because I'm telling you guys, you're gonna want to make sure that you have at least 100, or I don't know, more than 10. To some people just do 10 and they get lucky, and sometimes you don't, and it'd be a waste. But yeah, man, that's all for today's video. I'm also gonna be, I've been dropping a lot of guides for you guys lately. I'm gonna also be doing I might do another guide. I might do a PvP guide on, you know, a few tips, maybe for beginners or maybe for people that just return to the game, you know, or you might be out of practice. But I'm gonna do something like that for you guys. But at the end of the day, as always, it's your boy JB. I'm out.